I am nominally a journalist, but you are definitely a journalist with a capital. I'm like a journalist after a couple beers if you turn your head and squint. I'm like, I can kind of slip in the back. You're a real journalist. You're a proper journalist. So noting that, how ideologically and geographically homogenous is the field of journalism at this point compared to where it was 30 years ago?
Very, very, very. I think something like 75% of journalism jobs are on the coasts. So in the sort of, the New York City, DC, or like, San Diego, San Francisco,
the Acela corridor,
Seattle, like on like in basically in these liberal bastions, a Politico study found that if you're a working journalist today, then it came out in 2017. So in the 2016 election, if you were a working journalist, odds are not just that you live in a pro-Clinton county, but that you live in a like Clinton plus 20 county, like the most pro-Clinton counties in America. Like journalists just
you've got like a Rodham tattoo.
Exactly. Like they just don't know anybody working class. They don't know anybody poor, and they don't know anybody who's a conservative. 96% of journalists who donated to a politician in 2016 donated to a Democrat, donated to Hillary Clinton. Like 96%. Like this is not. It's just become completely homogenous. It's like Fox News and then everybody else. So it's really nuts. And you saw this with go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I think you're very much right about the being out of touch with working class people.
Yeah.
Like one of the things I noticed when I was living in New York in a socioeconomic bubble, because I'm hanging out with people that take improv lessons, and like no one that's really tight on money is asking people to teach them how to pretend to be a beaver with other adults. That's a very frivolous activity, right? So we're living in this bubble. And like if you were to bring up like NASCAR or Walmart, like people hate those things, and it's like, right, you just really disdain what you view as dirty, stupid poor people. Like you've got a lot of contempt for people that you see as like stupid hillbillies, and it's like, right, maybe that's why they hate you.
Yep, that's exactly right. It's like they hate them, and the journalists hate them and have disdain for middle America, and then expect them to listen to everything they tell them to do. Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.